All right, so I'm watching the Packers Cowboys, and it's just I'm going to get to the Steelers in a second because that's we got all sorts of issues. But I'm watching the Cowboys and I'm watching the Packers, and I know it's overreaction Monday. But my takeaway was if they played 10 times, they'd split it 5. I'm not as doomsday on the Cowboys as everybody else. I really not. I think their schedule's been tough. They've lost a couple of games they could have won. I'm not overreacting here. I don't love their wide receiving core. I still think Dallas and Green Bay are a coin flip, although one...
I agree.
I think they're a coin flip. So you do too.
I totally agree, especially because I really like right now, I like DeMarcus Lawrence on defense. I like the fact that Rod Marinelli, he's one of those coaches, you give him a bunch of ingredients that are pretty good, and he'll whip together a 4-star dinner. He always has done this. And to me, I think Dak Prescott has the, really kind of has the stones, and he really has the ability right now to play well in almost any kind of football game.
Yes.
I think he's a keeper for a long time. And at some point, I think their line plays better. And I think Ezekiel Elliott begins to be the force that, he was last year.
Yeah.
One other thing I'll say, I think it's easy on a day like this to point to the winners and point to the losers and say, you're good, you're not. But there are so many games in the NFL that quite honestly come down to one play at the end in 10 inches. Look, the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons game was decided by Golden Tate being 8 inches away from the goal line when his knee hit the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't look at that game and say, oh boy, Falcons a lot better than Detroit, because they're not, And so I think you're right, Colin. I think we too often demonize Sunday's losers, and basically glorify the winners instead of looking at both of them as pretty much peers.
Yeah, if Cooper Kupp makes a catch, and he almost did, the Rams are first place in that division. It was a really good finish.